Hi, scholars. This video explains how to write this semester's first major assignment, the literature review. The introduction of your lit review should be about 1 to 3 paragraphs, where you introduce your topic, including relevant background and contexts. You should use popular sources to provide background and context for your topic. This may include history, statistics, current events, or public controversies. Introduce the specific forum, community, or influencer you are analyzing. Briefly preview subjects covered in the lit review. For example, say, previous research have studied topic A, B, and C, where those topics align with your subject headings. You'll need to plan out the body of your lit review before this step. And then finally, provide a brief version of your research question presented as a gap in the previous research conversation. You should have sub-questions, but save those for the conclusion. Don't use a subject header for the introduction. Just start the paragraph directly under the title. Cite popular sources to help provide background and contexts. Scholarly sources should be cited minimally, probably not at all. Save scholarly sources for the body of the literature review. You should divide the body of your literature review into 2 to 5 sections, each with a clear subject heading that describes the research conversation. Use only scholarly sources in the body of the literature review, no popular sources. Use language that stays focused on research as a conversation, and do not make arguments or add commentary of your own here. Stay neutral. You are simply reporting previous conversations and identifying remaining gaps in knowledge, new questions to explore. Before drafting the body of your literature review, you'll first need to synthesize your sources and identify subject headings you will use to title each section of your essay. If you've completed the synthesis matrix assignment, you can use it to help you identify subject headings. First, create a list of keywords based on your synthesis matrix. Then group the keywords together according to topic. Title each group of keywords according to the shared topic to create a list of 2 to 5 subject headings. Based on the above list, have you covered all of the appropriate topics? Think about major categories of subject related to your specific topic. Are there any topics missing? And do you have at least one topic related to a theoretical framework? Take note of any topics where you need to do more research and check out which databases you should check for those topics. Once you have a list of subject headings, use that to synthesize by grouping sources under relevant subjects. Under each subject heading, just list each source that you found about that topic. Next to each source, include the field of study. Hint, look at the journal title for this. For example, journals are usually titled something like the Journal of Adolescent Psychology. So the field of study is adolescent psychology or just psychology. Then check your groupings. Is each topic fully researched? Do you think you found enough sources about this topic in order to make a generalization about the current state of research and describe the research conversation? Example, researchers who have studied X have learned Y, source A, B, and C. Make a note for topics that need to do more research. Use citation tracing. Look for words in the Works Cited page or put sources in cited by feature in Google Scholar. The start of each section or paragraph should focus on introducing the research conversation broadly. You will introduce research conversations using topic generalizations with multi-source citations. To create a topic generalization, follow these steps. First, identify the field of study, area of scholarship, profession. For example, rhetoricians, psychologists, scholars in the field of X. Then, identify the topic and areas of overlap among your sources. Have studied the topic of X, or agree on the effects of X on Y. Finally, cite all the sources that the topic sentence applies to. Aim for at least 3 sources for most topic generalizations. Here's some example topic generalizations. Many linguists and composition scholars argue that literacy is a social act. G. Bazerman, Downs and Wardle, Mirabelli. This sentence is citing 4 sources, all of whom appear in my Works Cited page. However, the body of the paragraph might end up only citing just a couple of these. Rhetoricians have offered competing definitions of the term exigence. Bitzer, Covino and Jolliffe, Grant Davy. You get the idea. So for multi-source citations, remember to aim for at least 3 sources for most topic generalizations. Use standard MLA formatting, except use semicolons to separate each source in the citation. You don't need page numbers for multi-source citations either. After your topic generalization, the body of your paragraph should focus on reporting the research conversation. Move from general to specific within your paragraph. First, introduce broad areas of study and overlap among multiple sources before discussing individual sources. Use a mix of multi-source citation and single specific citations throughout. Discuss individual sources with as much or as little detail as each merits according to its comparative importance in the literature and relevance for your topic. Aim to show relationships among sources. Where do they overlap and how do they differ? Where do sources agree or disagree? How do different sources approach similar problems in different ways? End all sections and some paragraphs by identifying unanswered sub-questions your research study could answer. Explain how your study could apply theories and concepts from previous research to ask new questions about your topic. Most sub-questions should suggest possible coding categories or codes you might use to analyze your primary research. If you haven't already, check out the What is a Code video. For example, if sources in one section discuss toxic communities, you could end by asking whether the community you are studying is toxic. Toxic features could later become a coding category with specific codes based on the features discussed in the sources, such as name calling or using slurs. For the conclusion, briefly summarize what is known, and then end with what is still unknown. This is the full version of your research question, including sub-questions. Sub-questions should be gathered from the end of body wrap-ups in the paragraphs and sections above. Present research question as a gap in existing research, and try to suggest why your study is needed. Okay, these steps should set you up for success in your major assignment 1 literature review. As always, reach out if you have any questions or need any help with your draft. Good luck. Bye.